In 1966, the Australians were new to their new EDAT base, and their numbers were few. The VC decided they'd be easy to beat. They'd humble the Aussies with a crushing defeat. For the 18th of August, they planned their attack with 3,000 troops to wipe out New EDAT. But 108 soldiers from B Company 6 Ra were patrolling that day and stood in their path. 4:08 in the evening, the battle began in that rubber plantation known as Long Tan. Our blokes were outnumbered by 30 to 1, but nearly 500 would fall to their guns. Well, the fighting was fierce as the VC pushed in, but the Aussies held on, never giving an inch, with the angel of death ever close by their side. They fought for our country with honor and pride. Our choppers flew in just above the treetops, and in the heat of the battle, fresh ammo was dropped. Then the artillery boys tore the jungle apart, and the enemy fled under cover of dark. In that rain-sodden jungle they counted our loss, 24 wounded and 18 men lost. We paid a high price to receive victory's hand, so here's to the soldiers who fought at Long Tan. So here's to the soldiers who fought at Long Tan and all other battles in South Vietnam. You were fighting for those who would dare to be free. Your deeds will live on in our memories. So here's to the soldiers who fought at Long Tan and all other battles in South Vietnam. You were fighting for those who would dare to be free. Your deeds will live on in our memory. As our carrier docked in Sydney, my heart was in my mouth. I searched to find my wife, but she was nowhere in the crowd. There were hugs and tears and laughter as they welcomed loved ones home, but I stood on the wharf all alone. I parted company with my mates and shouldered up my pack. Didn't know where I was going, didn't care that I was back. For the red clay and the jungle vines and the stinking heat of Nam weighed heavy on the minds of every man. Then came the day for us to march and receive our welcome back. Our uniforms all cleaned and pressed, our boots all shining black. But tell me, where were all the handshakes and the cheers to bring us home? Why did the bureaucratic speeches have a dark and sombre tone? And as we marched, why were we made to feel we'd let our country down? When 50,000 of Australia's sons did our country proud. Then in 1987 we all fronted up again, the march to end all marches and a time to make amends. Well, the streamers and confetti came down like falling snow, and the vets of Vietnam were welcomed home. The war has long since ended, but the scars and wounds remain, and if God gave me 1,000